Whoa! What's up, guys? We are here live. Josh O'Leary here, Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel, here for Pro Wrestling Sauce. SmackDown Friday night, final hour. That is right. We're live here. I'm getting everything set up on my end so I can set my phone stand down here. Been a pretty decent SmackDown here. I would say it hasn't been boring. And right now we've got Tiffany Stratton versus Julia coming up, which is a fresh matchup. It is fresh. What's going on, Paul? Good to see you. Good to see Paul. There it is. It says number 1 beside his name. Rightfully so. I knew you'd be in here waiting, and I'm not too late. I'm not too late tonight. I set it up for a 10-10 time frame, knowing that I'd be able to pass 10. No Jakob here tonight. He will be going to sleep. That's what he said. He said, I have to go to sleep. But he was still texting me like 5 minutes ago. So I don't think we'll be seeing any of Jakob tonight. So we'll have to get his full thoughts, his full collection of thoughts on Monday on the final hour there. I have not seen SmackDown because I don't have Netflix. Oh, it's on the USA Network in the United States. No Netflix for us over here, at least for SmackDown. Only for Raw. Over here in the US, it's spread out on all sorts of different streaming platforms for some reason. It's honestly much better that you just have Netflix, because if you were over here, you'd have to have Netflix, ESPN, a whole bunch of different platforms. And it's been a good show. It's been a good show. Kind of just filling in the storylines. Of course, Randy Orton came out to start the show off here. And he's getting a match in the main event here with Matt Cardona, who has a broken arm, a kayfabe broken arm here that came at the hands of Randy Orton. So we'll see how this main event goes for Randy and Matt Cardona. As of right now, it's Tiffany Stratton and Julia here, U.S. title match, which is a fresh matchup. We had Alexa Bliss and the Bella Twins. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and the Bella Twins. Let me correct myself there, but not the best from those. I think that was like the dullest point of the show. Kit Wilson versus Jelly Roll. That is what it is. It was funny. I mean, Kit Wilson is funny, so I'll give him his flowers there. That's where a VPN helps. Yep, absolutely. VPN does help there. The way you don't have to pay, but then you're just paying for the VPN. So if you know what I'm saying, you're like, oh, I don't pay for the 2 streaming services. I got a VPN, but now you're paying for the VPN just to watch on one streaming service. Yeah. The VPN companies are just owned by the streaming service companies. And I know Sammy is the U.S. champ. Oh, yeah, you got the deets on that then. No spoiler. Coming from me, you already got it yourself. Yeah, very interesting how Triple Threat was made there. Huh? Very interesting. And we're going to be talking about it all in full this Wednesday, guys, on Pro Wrestling Sauce. If you weren't here this past Wednesday, we had a nice, juicy episode. I got a brand new, juicy computer. Lori's over there playing The Sims on it right now. It can run all the good games and all the good. It's just good. The stream is nice and smooth now, and couldn't be happier. It's honestly such a relief. Such a relief. So join us Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here discussing this SmackDown episode in full. As of right now, I'm just going to react to this final hour here. So like, share, and subscribe, and come back, hang out with us. Join Paul down there in the chat if you'd like. I follow on YouTube. Okay, yes. WWE is honestly a little bit too quick with posting their spoilers. I mean, you got to be in today's world, right? I mean, it's on Twitter the moment it happens. So you got to avoid all social media when you're. Oh, Wrestler Bro, thank you so much. What's going on, Wrestler Bro? Good to see you, man. I assume you're a wrestling fan, you Wrestler Bro? A bro of wrestling? I bet you're excited for Matt Cardona tonight, bro. Oh, that was more of a Vince Russo, bro. I hit you with there. Sorry about that. Bro, let's see. Mine always sound like Vince Russo. I can't not do a bro that's not Vince Russo. I can't do a Zack Ryder, bro. What am I streaming for? Just final hour live reactions. I do final hours for Raw and for SmackDown, usually with my brother. My brother's usually paired up with me, but he's out tonight. He needed to go to sleep. That's what he said. So it's like, all right, you take the night off, Jake. Take the night off. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, it is fun. It's a good time. We have a proper show here, Wrestler Bro. Come and check it out. Wednesday nights, Pro Wrestling Sauce. It's not vertical like this. It's a nice horizontal program, and we talk all the pro wrestling from WWE and a little bit of the other stuff too. I mean, Jakob came in hot this past week with his NXT Moment of the Week. We got guests like Dirt, Saban, Jakob, Cowboy Nate, who pop in every so often, and we all discuss the wrestling every Wednesday. So if you want to come check that out, be part of the chat, we'd love it. We'd love it if you were there. Every Wednesday, dude. Every single Wednesday night. And while I'm doing plugs, if you're a fan of Survivor, check out all my Survivor content. Been covering Survivor season 50, and it's getting juicy. So. Me sometimes. That's right, Paul. You sometimes. You weren't there this past Wednesday, but we did give you some flowers this past Wednesday, Paul. As I was thanking everyone for sitting through all the computer troubles pretty much for the past year. I mean, we've gotten some pretty good shows out with in the past year, but I have had some shows where the computer troubles were just like god awful, and now that problem is resolved. Thank goodness. What's your favorite college wrestler? My favorite college wrestler? I don't have a favorite college wrestler. That's actual wrestling, I believe. Not pro wrestling. College, like a collegiate wrestler. Nick Nemeth, right? Kurt Angle. Yeah. I was really tired and needed to catch up on some sleep. Oh, that's fine, Paul. You're all the way out there in the UK. Completely understandable. Completely. Yeah, you're talking college, like college wrestler. So you're an actual wrestler, bro. You're out there doing the real grapples. Yeah. It's spring break over here now? Yeah. But it's not far from it here. I think it is now, actually, here. I believe. Mine is basic. You have your favorite college wrestler is basic, or what's basic? Give me a little more description there on that. You were once the number one wrestler in your state, dude. That's badass. That's real badass. I hung around a lot of wrestling in high school, like actual wrestling. Dude, that swanton bomb from Tiffany Stratton was insane right there. That thing was dead weight. Dead weight. Good lord. Look at the replay on this. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I hung around a lot of wrestling in high school. Um, I used to go to the Big Orange tournaments and all that stuff. I don't know if they still do those, but it's pronounced different. What's pronounced different? But he's a really good wrestler. I don't believe you've told me who the wrestler is. Ah, basic. Okay. Your favorite is basic. That's the person. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Julia retains here from Tiffany Stratton, thanks to Kiana James, by the way. So Bo Basic, it's probably pronounced different. Bobastic. What? I don't know. Basic? I don't know. I like Bo Basic. I think you should put a space in there. Very nice. Learn something new. You know, I don't know anything about college wrestling, collegiate wrestling. But, you know, I guess you could say I'm pretty basic. Perfect example is how you sounded out. It's a short sound. Huh? Randy's talking on the phone again. Randy can't get off the phone. This guy just keeps making phone calls, mysterious phone calls. He better be talking to somebody good on the other line, or this is going to be highly disappointing. All right, Cardona and Randy Orton is next. Let's settle in. Oh wait, they just said it's next, but it's not next. Oh, they're going to take a look back at Monday Night Raw when Brock Lesnar got clotheslined over the top rope by Obafemi again. He got one-upped by Oba again, which only settles it for me that Brock is, potentially winning here at WrestleMania. Sorry that Cardona's ass is over here. He's getting kicked in the balls, if you couldn't see. I had to put Randy kicking Cardona in the balls because we're about to get a little more Cardona getting his balls kicked in here at the end of SmackDown. Can you help me with my homework? With your homework, dude? I don't know. Depends on the homework, man. I watch a lot of HGTV sometimes. What is it? My Old House. I watch that when I come home from work. It's on TV. It's pretty good. This Old House. My Old House. It's the same house. They've been working on the same house for 36 seasons. I know. 2,000, 8,000. Wait, 80,283 divided by 8, dude. Put it in a calculator, man. What do you need me for? Put that son of a bitch in a calculator. Can you see my messages, Josh? I can see that one. The last 10 are from Wrestler Bro. I can see that one. Said, oh, good idea. Yeah. Hit the calculator, but see, the only thing is with homework, the teachers, they always hit you with, we want you to show your work. They're like, we want you to show your work. Everything. Oh, you don't have to show work anymore? Shit, dude. If I was a teacher, I'd be like, you got to show your work, dude. You got to show me that you did it. Yeah, everything's just online. So you guys are just dumb as shit anyway. Just put it in a calculator. Yeah, that's what you're going to do anyway. Come on. There's something going on with YouTube. Dude, I agree. I agree that there is something going on with YouTube. Because if I go back to when I started doing these lives, when I first started doing them, we would get, you know, close to like hundreds of views. And then out of nowhere, it dropped, and I was getting nobody in here except for Paul because he was subscribed, and that was for like a few months, and then it came back to just being regular. Because I remember I was using Streamlab. I wouldn't even use the YouTube app because it just like shit the bed on me. And now I'm back to using the YouTube app, and the views are a little bit better, but they're not what they once were with the vertical platform. Yeah, it had its day in the sun, I believe. Yeah, I hate that. How I hate that. Like, how the frick am I gonna throw my mental math? Do you know what spells to see the problems in my head, dude? I don't know what that says. I don't know what spells problems in your head. I can't do no math problems in my head. That's for sure. Do 1 plus 1. That's about it. All right, here's our recap from Brock Lesnar. That means Randy and Cardona's coming up after this, since they both of these things said up next. It, it is blurry, or are you not reading slowly? What? Wrestler Bro. What? Your comment reminds me of the line from Dumb and Dumber when he's like, I don't know how to say this. And oh, wait, no, it's not Dumb and Dumber. It's Good Burger. Sorry. Got those mixed up for some reason. Good Burger, when he's like, when Kirk, the evil Mondo Burger manager, is talking to Ed, and he's like, I don't know how to say this. And Ed goes, oh, that's easy. You just go, this. I thought that was pretty funny. You're out with the boys next Thursday? Hell yeah, Paul. Wish I could join you next Thursday, dude. I wish I could. I'm looking at trying to go to SmackDown. They're coming May, right around my area, so I'm trying to look into going to that event. It's about as close as I'll get to a night a night out with the boys, like you on a Thursday night, Paul. I'm skipping over words, you say? You're replacing words with other words? No, no. It is blurry, or are you not reading slowly? Okay, let's read the one that you say. Yeah, I hate that. Like, how the frick am I gonna show my mental math? Do you want spells to see the problems in my head? I read it again there, Wrestler Bro. It's one thing for sure you're not You're not grammar, bro. Because you don't use dot dot dot. What? No, dude. It's because I read normally. All right, here we go. Finally. You don't use periods? Well, people are going to have problems reading your comments then. I wouldn't worry about it, Paul. This is an unhinged individual who refuses to use punctuation. Randy Orton hears voices in his head. That's fair enough, wrestler bro. That's fair enough. That is a fair point. Thanks, bro. RKO, RKO. Yep, and he's getting himself a match with a hurt Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona with a broken arm. Kayfabe broken arm, but nonetheless. Randy's already broken the man's balls, as we see here. His balls have been smashed and destroyed, and his arm was right afterwards. And now Randy wants more. Follow, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Absolutely, Paul. Thank you for the reminder. Do those things. I think anyone who's done that and comes back and hangs out, we greatly appreciate it. Check out all the content we got here on the channel. Lots of fun. Years and years and years of fun. All right, we're going to a commercial right here before we get to the main event of Matt Cardona versus Randy Orton. I could not see a world where Randy Orton loses this. This should just be a beatdown of Matt Cardona. The only thing that has me thinking it won't be is a Cody interruption, some sort of Cody Rhodes interruption, maybe. I know how you do, Paul. I know how you do. I know the Paul. I know the Paul shticks. I know the classic Paul moves. Can I be a mod? No, no. I've only got one of those. I've only got one of those. He's a secret watcher. Yeah, Paul's not even a mod. That's true. Paul's not even a mod. Paul, you could be a mod though. You definitely could. Definitely for the pro wrestling show. You wouldn't put up with any nonsense. I believe in you there. I would have to look up how to do it because I forgot how to make. I had to make Dirt One, and I forgot how to do it. I think I had to go on the computer to do it. I think I remember. Couldn't do it from my phone. Ooh. All right, wrestler bro. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Put on those jamas and hit the hay. Light that candle. Read that Charles Dickens, man. Which I don't mind if you want me to be. It's PC only. Politically correct only, or computer only. Are you watching this on your computer, Paul? Forget. I wonder if how you're watching this sometimes. Are you watching this on your phone or your computer? Is that Priscilla down there? I just got from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What's going on, Priscilla? On your phone. Okay. Yeah, and it is PC only. It's the only way you can, I believe. No, you can be a mod from your phone, but I have to make you a mod on the computer. You met Jelly Roll, Priscilla? You met Jelly Roll? Did you really? Was this before or after he beat Kit Wilson? And Randy Orton? Oh shit! Hell yeah! That's what I like to hear. That's sick. Look at my background. I got Randy kicking Matt Cardona in the balls. You'll appreciate that. You met him before the show? That's awesome. What? Dennis Rodman for the Hall of Fame? What the hell? That's awesome, Priscilla. I'm very happy for you. That's very exciting to meet Randy. He's getting ready to kick Matt Cardona's ass right now. Oh yeah, absolutely, Paul. I'll next time I'm on the computer and I'm working on the computer, which will be probably some tomorrow. I'll get on that so you can keep the law and order in here. Here comes Cardona. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Cardona's coming out hot here. Hot with the forearms. Why doesn't he use the broken arm cast? He should get like a real cast and beat his ass with that shit. Oh, come on. The cast should be nice and hard. It wouldn't hurt that bad. Thanks, bro. Absolutely, Paul. Thank you. Thanks to you, man. It's a thankless job sometimes though, being a mod, because you gotta do Law and Order. None of those people, half those people, never get paid. But if I ever make it big, Paul, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I thought Randy was gonna slam him onto the table and hurt Wade Barrett's Slim Jim stash. He's got a thick pile of Slim Jims underneath the desk there. Oh no, Randy's doing it anyway. He's got his arm underneath the top of the thing. It looks so cheesy. That's not gonna hurt him. Dude, Cardona is always leaving his arm in a place for like so long. He never moves his arm. He like left it under the chair last week. He had it just under the chair for the longest time. I was like, good lord. Randy rolls back into the ring here. Cardona checks him with a shoulder in the corner. I mean, they could have gotten Cardona a better cast. This thing looks not good. I mean, he should have had a colored cast like you would get if you broke your arm in middle school. It should be a cast like that. Paul says, I've known you for about a year and never missed a Raw or SmackDown. That's true. That is true. I think you maybe have missed maybe one or two that that maybe I had some issues. I think they were on my end that I wasn't able to stream or something, some sort of technical Wi-Fi issue or something. Yeah, it's true. We've been here for every single one. And Wednesdays, I understand it's the middle of the week. It's tough with work and staying up late and doing all that. So love having you here, Paul. Absolutely. That's crazy how fast time flies. It really is crazy. I want to get back into some of that stuff we were doing about a year ago because honestly, they got really good views and we kind of shied away from it. But a lot of the looking through the magazines and stuff like that, and the comic books, looking through those things, I thought that was pretty fun. So I need to bust them back out. They're right here. Yeah, bust them back out. Your daughter's 14 at the end of next month. Holy shit, dude. Ugh, can imagine that only makes you sick. People need to stop. I tell people all the time, I'm going to call the police on you. Stop aging. Oh, Randy's ripping off the cast now? The arm looks fine. His arm looks good. Randy's just exposed the fact that Mike Cardano's arm is not broken. By taking the Cardano's really selling it though. I mean, he's doing a good job selling it like it hurts. We need a dedicated comic day. You think so? It'd be hard to do it every day because comics are expensive. At least the ones I like to look at and flip through. Yes, it does. Because don't forget she's adopted. Hey, no, well, Jesus, Randy. Oh, I love the Randy hand stomps when he just stomps on the hand. He should have gone around to all the limbs. I like it when he travels to each limb. Oh yeah, but Paul, you're still number one pops, adopt or not, number one pops. I don't know about a dedicated comic day, but a dedicated comic look through, like maybe once every so often, would be a very good idea. Yeah, like once a month. Yeah, that's pretty good because that's 12 comics a year. That's not too bad. But then it would be hard to decide which comics, right? It would be really hard to decide. You only get 12. You're like, man, I really want to pick the best one. And there it is. Cardona's done. He just got murdered. Yep. Oh, there's the Cody bus. It's pulling up. Cody's late as hell, dude. Cardona just got his ass beat. What are you doing showing up in your Wheatley American vodka bus, your giant tour bus? And we're going to commercial as Cody walks ever so briskly down to the ring as his friend Matt Cardona was just murdered by Randy Orton. Marvel 1 month, DC another like that. Dude, I don't get Marvel or DC like comics ever. I get some Marvel. I do get some Marvel, and I believe there's like maybe one or two DC in there. But um, like I like we already know what I like. I like a lot of the Marvel villains, so I have a lot of villain comics. Right, I got a lot of good stuff over there. I don't want to bust them all out right now. They're in boxes right here beside me. It's tempting just talking about them. But Dirt says I like the Farmer's Almanac. Yeah, it's a good comic. They should make it in comic form. Kind of make it like an action adventure. I would like that. It is a good idea. It is a good idea. It's definitely a good idea to keep it fresh and not keep it because I was kind of doing when I was doing the comics, I was doing the same comic, every time. I'd be like, oh, let's look at the tick number one. Let's look at the tick number two. Just not maybe not do so much tick, right? Dude, Cody is taking forever to walk to Randy Orton. He's just waiting in the ring. This is absolutely ridiculous. Uh, Matt Cardona killed by Randy Orton. Cody does not care about his friends. This is a selfish man. You like Spider-Man and Superman comics? Okay, so you got Superman in the DC and Spider-Man. I don't like Superman at all. Everybody knows my thoughts on Superman. I feel like Superman is literally the most thoughtless superhero. He's the most uncreative creation I've ever seen. Hey, what if we had a guy who was like a man, but he was super? He was a big man, but like a a better man, and he can fly, and he's got lasers, and he's all of his powers are. He's got every power in the world, but there's just one thing that hurts him, and it's this crystal from a planet. I can't get into Superman. Marvel, I like Marvel because all their heroes, like something happens, like some chemicals get dumped on them, or like they get like some weird like electric shock, or like some like you know, they're always something's always like happening to them to make them the way they are. Um, they don't just travel down from from space. And they also don't have shit disguises. Like so, Superman doesn't even like he just puts on glasses. I hate that shit. Cover up, man. Cover up. I like Spider Man's. Oh wait, my favorite from Marvel is Thor. Oh, really? Yuck. I don't like him either. I'm not big on Thor. I like him when he's like when he makes an appearance, like when it has like one featuring Thor. I don't mind that. Oh come on, you're gonna stop him now, Nicholas? He literally took 30 minutes to walk to the ring here, and now you're gonna try to stop him? Zorro is my guy, dude. I still got Zorro in my comic book cart on my comic shop. I got a bunch of different Zorros in there because they look sick. And Zorro's kind of badass, honestly. It's kind of a dope character. I like Zorro. I know, but Zorro doesn't try to hide his identity. Right? Everybody knows who Zorro really is. Zorro uses his real name. It's not like he's not Zorro, man. What about Ghost Rider? I do kind of like Ghost Rider actually. Um, Ghost Rider is really sick. I always thought he was really hard to draw when I was a kid because I would try to draw like the heads of the superheroes and stuff. And Ghost Rider has a skull and flames, and he's kind of hard to do. To get the skull just right. Skulls are hard to draw, in my opinion. You have a bunch of your uncle's Ghost Rider comics, dude? Sick, dude. Gotta bust those out. Dude, Cody's digging his thumbs into Randy Orton's eyes. What's he doing? And I like Ghost Rider. I do like all the ghosts. Space Ghost, Ghost Rider. Everyone's favorite Marvel guys, Spider-Man by default. Well, it's because you want to know why? Because Spider-Man has the best villains. He literally has the best villains. He's got Gob. He's got Octopus. He's got Hobgob. He's got Shocker. He's got Scorpion. He's got Craven. You know, every so often Kingpin, who was borrowed from Daredevil, but um, Rhino, Sandman. I mean, all the good villains are coming straight from Spider-Man. Nick Cage played him well. The Ghost Rider movies. I didn't really like the Ghost Rider movie. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when it came out, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate the Nick Cage of it all, but it definitely wasn't my movie." They're like split comics. One half is Ghost Rider, and the other one is some random. They're cool. Oh, dude, I have a couple of those. I have a couple of those. I have one that's not Aquaman, uh, Submariner, and the Hulk. For some reason, it's a split between the Hulk and Submariner, and I don't know why. But I got a couple of those. I also have one that's like a Fantastic Four and some random guy I'd never heard of before. I have a couple. I like the random ones though. The ones that didn't last too long, only lasted a couple series. Like the Human Fly. That's one of my favorite ones. He's just an extreme sports guy. Oh, Randy's beating up the refs now. I mean, this is a good brawl, I guess. Cody should have been out here way earlier, though. I mean, why is he showing up to work so late? What about Hellboy? Lori really likes Hellboy. She likes the. I've never checked out the comics. Yeah, I've never checked out the comics. I won't lie to you. I've never really sat and. It's a Dark Horse comic, isn't it? Yeah. Got a stockpile of Doctor Who comics over the summer about bust those bad boys out. Jesus, dude. Let them fight. Why you guys just pull them apart? You guys are making me want to bust out my comics now. But I'm not going to. It's too late. It's too late, boys. The movies are good. Yeah, Lori loves the Hellboy movies. Ron Perlman. I gotta get these comics in. You guys are making me want to scroll some my comic shop, see what's going on over there. See what's going on in the dollar picks, right? Speaking of Spider-Man, remember I was really into the Red Goblin. I was really digging that Red Goblin comic book. Those are pretty good. I never even finished reading those. I need to check those out. I don't think I've opened a few of them. I remember my uncle giving me a Hellboy comic once, and there was a Maxim ad inside. Oh man, he said he took it back. Yeah, you probably opened up right to it, and really he was like, "Oh wait, you can't have that one." Well, that's Dark Horse for you. Dark Horse would have those ads in there. Did the RKO Jelly Roll? Dude, the crowd loves it. Like the crowd's gonna hate Jelly. The crowd's gonna. Randy Orton just killed Jelly Roll, guys. They're chanting Randy. They love it, dude. You can't be a he. They're like, Randy's the bad guy here, dude. Randy's not never the bad guy anymore. Yeah, he can't do it anymore. Why is Jelly Roll having like a seizure, dude? Chill out. Just lay there. Why is he like crying, dude? Calm down. Jake's gonna be sad he missed that. Jelly Roll just getting killed. That's so good. I showed my cousin right in front of him that he was all right. Have you taken that? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Back to the comic, the Maximad. Sorry, I had to pinpoint where I was in the conversation. He's like, all right, I'll be taking that. I'm too tired. I'm too tired too, man. It's about over anyway. SmackDown just went off the air. Jelly Roll murdered. Matt Cardona murdered. Right? Pretty good SmackDown though. Nice brawl between Cody and Randy. Cap it all off with Jelly getting the RKO. Not complaining. Nice little comic talk. Not complaining. Good little stream here. I'm gonna go, guys. It's 3 a.m. over here. Peace and love, guys. Absolutely. Peace and love, Paul. Peace and love. Nobody said that. Nobody said what? Who's this show? You shows are so fake. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. And we'll see you next round, Paul. We'll see you on Monday. Hope you have a good weekend. And sleep tight, Paul. Peace and love, mate. Peace and love. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Appreciate everybody down in the chat this week. Very good stuff. We'll be back for Monday Night Raw, final hour, and for Pro Wrestling Sauce on Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, no house assembly this Sunday. No house assembly this Sunday. House assembly is now moving to Tuesdays live. Tuesdays live, and it's going to be at 9:15 right here on the channel. So tune in for the premiere of House Assembly live. Long time coming, 280 some episodes in, finally going live, and it's a big premiere. Check out all the Survivor content right here on the channel. Been covering Survivor 50. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff. Yada 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 yada. House Assembly is permanently canceled. Yeah, it's over, guys. We're done with it. We're canceling. It got canceled by the channel. They said no more background music. You're going live. No more faint background music. We can't put up with this. I can still play the intro though. Actually, I can do a lot more now that I have the nice computer. I can play. I can even get us a little theme song in there, maybe a little intro. I could play the intro, and maybe I could put a little background theme. And we're gonna have live sound bites, live fun sound bites. It's gonna be so much fun now. I can open up streams without my computer completely freezing. Open up a screen share without the computer just glitching out. Wow, what a world. All right, we'll be back then. See you guys then. Bye. Oh, wait. I forgot I was going to put a funny guy up like I do at the end. I always forget to put a funny guy at the end. You know? All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.